As the sun starts to come up on another day, the coolness of the day starts to go away and it starts to get a little bit warmer and warmer. And that's just another New Mexico sunrise right there for you. Majestic if you ask me. My name is Dustin Johnson. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning here in northwest New Mexico, in Farmington, New Mexico. And I would like to invite you on a day with me on our ranch. This is the entrance to our place, and over on the hillside horizon you can see the houses of my grandmother and my great uncle, and the barns to the west. Pretty common occurrence here in the west is cattle guard. All they are basically is a set of metal plates. They're graded and they're spaced apart, and they prevent cows, they keep cows, horses, sheep from going through them and passing them. So this is the flock. Right now they're just lounging around until we can open the gate and let them out. And there's the sheepdogs. We put the sheepdogs with the flocks for added protection. We have their suffix and lacrosse, and we started out with only about 1 or 2 of them. Actually, they were a retirement gift from my grandmother, and lo and behold they started having twins and triplets, and now we're up to a pretty good bunch. We don't herd them. They fend for themselves out in the grass. This is a sheep. They're all grass, pretty much grass raised, so they go out there and we lamb in April, say about the same time as we start calving too, in April, because there's plenty of grass at that time. Right now it's June, and also we're experiencing, like I said, a drought. A long time before we had any rain, so these sheep are out just foraging on what is out there. And this is up here on top. There's a mixture of grass. If you look at the grass here, the cows over right over just over the hill, and we'll go over there pretty soon. This is a typical day, typical afternoon, just to go out and check the cows, make sure everything's going good, make sure there's no problems, no predators or anything like that. We haven't had predators in a long time. So this here is Little Al, and he's a good cow horse. We don't utilize so much ATVs or utility track vehicles. We try to utilize more of the horse, just so that we don't damage the land and cause erosion. I love it. I've been on horseback for quite some time now, and it's just a privilege and an honor to basically climb on back of one of these animals and just cover the land basically. So we're on the flats now. As you can see, it's like a rolling hill. Some good forages, some good short grasses, cool warm season grasses. We have a crossbred herd of Angus and mainly Hereford. We've used red Angus bulls in the past, but most of them are Angus and Hereford. We did get a Hereford bull again, so we got that Hereford influence back on them again. So those are the bulls there. These two are fairly young. The Hereford here, we've had him for just about a year now. We're getting ready to turn the bulls out pretty soon. About another couple of days we'll turn out the bulls to cover the cows. The bulls will keep them in for about 60 days to 30 days, 30 days to 60 days, and then we'll pull the bulls off, and that's our defined breeding season. We try to calve in April just so that we're not feeding too much hay on them during the winter months and all that, so, and we're not trying to keep the cows in good healthy condition. One thing we do is keep track of the cows' condition. I mean, we'll see how they are and try to maintain themselves. If they can't maintain their weight, those cows are the first ones to cull. We cull our open cows in the fall. There's the little red calf. That's a first-time heifer right there. She had her first calf, and that's her calf, which is pretty good considering the size of him and her. So, in northwest New Mexico, we're basically dependent on rainwater. Over there is a water well we had drilled a couple years ago. Right now it has a submersible pump, and right now we're pumping water off of it. We're at the submersible, the water well that we have here. Since it's pretty dry, we try to keep these troughs full so the cows will have water to drink. This is the north side of the ranch. mainly mostly badlands, but the cows do go up there. They'll graze the little valleys. We're stewards of the land. I mean, we're making a living off the land, and it's the best policy just to pay back the land and not overutilize it so much. Just a nice evening for the cows and calves out grazing and growing. This is another day up here in Farmington, New Mexico, and I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did enjoy talking about things, and hopefully you guys will be able to come out here and see how basically we get things done here in New Mexico. So